Most fantasy books wouldn't exist without dragons, but it's sad to see many anime of this niche aren't popular within the anime community. There are some hidden shows out there that speak of or are related to dragons, and so I decided to list out 10 of the best. As usual, we plan on bringing more videos in the future, so don't forget to stay tuned by hitting the subscribe button along with the bell notification. Now, put on your fire-resistant suits because we're going to sing the song of ice and fire. Minus the ice, of course. Number 10. Dragon Half.
誰がパープリンですか？ミンクも許してあげて。
What's better than a dragon anime with its fair share of sword and sorcery? In Dragon Half, we have Ming, a female imperial red dragon who falls in love with a singer. But this love soon becomes a forbidden love as Mink realizes this singer is another dragon slayer as well. Mink now wishes to become half human so she can continue her love and goes on an adventure to defeat the most powerful demon lord in the land, Azatodeth. She is joined by her friend Lufa, Pia, and a fairy mouse named Mappy. There is also another princess who vies for the singer's love and soon becomes Mink's rival. If the story is too Disney-like, let me tell you, it's anime. Disney princesses are the last thing you can expect from this one. Number 9. Blue Dragon. Who thought a kid's adventure could end up with dragons? In Blue Dragon, we have Shu, whose village is attacked by a mysterious enemy. When the stakes are high, he and his friends, Jiro and Kluke, decide to defend their home. To defeat the threat, they seek the power of Shadow, an ability that lets them transform their shadow into a powerful monster. Shu gets the power of the Blue Dragon, a powerful beast that can do massive damage to its opponents. It is based on the popular Blue Dragon video game series and loosely adapts the plot of the game. But if you want some dragon mixed fantasy action, then this is the show for you. Number 8. Shingeki no Bahamut. Genesis. Shingeki no Bahamut, or The Rage of Bahamut, may not involve dragons as much as many other entries on our list, but it sure has a history related to dragons. The world of Rage of Bahamut is divided into two parts. Part of it is owned by humans, and the other by demons. This was in order to prevent the awakening of a demon beast named Bahamut. Now nearly 2,000 years later, a woman named Amira appears with a god key, and now searches for her lost mother. She is aided by the bounty hunters Favara Leon and Kaisar Lidfard. The story may start off as a simple adventure, but it soon expands its scope to reveal details about the much larger world and builds it up to an epic conclusion. This is definitely one of those epic dragon anime you should watch. Number 7. Dragonar Academy.
しかし
Want an anime version of How to Train Your Dragon? Then visit a school where they teach how to train dragons. Dragonar Academy happens in a continent of Arc Strata where civilians called breeders to raise and train their dragons using a magical link known as the Astral Flow. Here we have Ash Blake, who you would call the problem child of the academy. Though many breeders have their dragons, Ash has never found a dragon. But soon he gets more than what he wants when a dragon appears in front of him as a cute girl. The master-servant bond is formed, and soon Ash finds his hands full with not only having a powerful dragon, but a girl by his side as well. Number 6. Dragonaut, The Resonance. You don't always need to jump into the fantasy niche to speak about dragons. Dragonaut is a good example of this. Instead of the regular sword and sorcery, here we have a space war between Earth and dragons. These dragons are spawned from an asteroid named Thanatos, and to combat these creatures, the military units of the world developed their own suits known as dragons. I know, I guess the writers of the anime ran out of good names. However, here we meet Jin Kamishina, who has lost his family and everything he had due to the dragons, and with the help of a girl named Toa, battles the monsters of Thanatos. Space rides, mysteries, love stories, and a war against dragons? Yeah, this one's got them all. Number 5. Dragon Drive.
どうやったら飛ぶんだ。
そろそろゲームオーバーだぜ。飛べ飛べ飛んでくれ。
Games and Dragons? Here we go. A new game called Dragon Drive hits the arcade, and it's sure trending among the people. Leiji Ozora is taken to one such arcade by his friends, where he meets Chibi, a seemingly meek dragon compared to the others. Leiji is motivated to train him and his dragon to grow stronger to meet more powerful opponents. So, with that mindset, he joins a secret training facility known as the D-Zone. Even though it starts off as a dragon anime, the show quickly builds its mystery to reveal the true conspirators behind everyone's favorite dragon game. Now Riku not only has to train his dragon, but to fight off this new threat as well. Number 4. Dragon Crisis. Don't you hate it when your average and normal high school life is interrupted when an organization labels you as their enemy? This is what happens to Ryuji Kisaragi when his cousin arrives home. Without explaining anything, his cousin Eriko drags him to the black marketing organization known as Fang in order to steal a dragon that looks like a young girl. Now the organization chases after Ryuji, and he isn't about to let the young dragon get captured that easily. Along their journey, they meet other dragons as well, and similar to Dragon Drive, mysteries are revealed about each character's past, and Ryuji happens to have gotten himself into a wild chase he can never escape. Number 3. Dragon Ball.
Go ahead and come at me with everything you've got.
Let's kick things up a notch, yeah?
Ah, you haven't heard of this? Then it is not even worth to call you an anime fan. The story takes place on Earth, where Goku goes on adventures to find the Dragon Balls, as well as aspiring to become a great fighter. This story may start off in a very small scale, involving just a few characters and a small setting, but it soon expands into intergalactic wars, empires, power-ups, and sequels that is easy to lose track among all of this. There is a reason why Dragon Ball is still a long-running show. It may involve less dragons compared to other anime in this list, but more than half of the anime you see today won't be that way if this big brother hadn't influenced them all. Number 2. Blue Dragon. Trials of the Seven Shadows. This is a sequel to the original Blue Dragon series we mentioned earlier, and it does a much better job of continuing the story. This happens 2 years after the world is freed from darkness. A new dragon escapes the castle, and the crew should reunite back again against a new threat. Here we also meet a mysterious boy named Noi, and a mystery that surrounds him. This season diverts a lot from the original video game it was based on, and takes the story in a different direction with several new additions to the cast of characters. The stakes are high, the world is at risk again, and Shu now has a new mystery to uncover. If you enjoyed the original Blue Dragon series, then you're definitely going to enjoy this one. Number 1. Dragon Century. It may be much shorter compared to all the other anime I said, but the reason I pushed it to the front is because of its gripping story and the unique way it narrates a story related to the dragon niche. It happens in a near-future Hokkaido of 1990, where a series of mysterious murders haunt the people. This is followed by the appearance of dragons, and somehow these dragons are related to the murders happening in the country. Liko is a girl who finds a small dragon and raises it from the human before it's killed. Even though Liko's human, she's cynical and hates humanity for the brutal actions they do, and her adventure to protect the dragon is both a heartwarming and emotional adventure. So, did you like the 10 dragon anime I mentioned? Then add some of these to your watch lists, and let's get into some epic fantasy action. As usual, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell notification so you can be updated as soon as we release a new video. Stay safe, anime fans, and I'll see you in the next video.